Welcome back to Ride Zone Bikes, where today we dive deep into one of the most powerful and exciting machines the motorcycle world has ever seen, the 2025 Kawasaki Z H2. This bike doesn't just carry the reputation of Kawasaki's supercharged legacy, it embodies the perfect balance of raw performance, cutting-edge technology, aggressive styling, and everyday usability. If you've ever dreamed of a motorcycle that combines the thrill of hyper-performance with the comfort and usability of a naked street fighter, the Z H2 is designed precisely for you. Let's start with what makes the Kawasaki Z H2 stand out from the crowd, and that is its iconic supercharged engine. At the heart of the bike is a 998cc, inline-four, liquid-cooled, supercharged power plant that delivers an astonishing level of performance. Kawasaki has refined its supercharger technology to ensure maximum efficiency and smooth power delivery across the entire rev range. The result is a motorcycle that produces nearly 200 horsepower, with torque figures that kick in earlier and stronger than naturally aspirated competitors. The 2025 model builds upon the already legendary platform, tweaking internal components for even better efficiency, reduced mechanical drag, and improved throttle response. The supercharger isn't just about peak power, it's about delivering relentless acceleration with breathtaking smoothness every time you twist the throttle. One of the key improvements Kawasaki has brought to the 2025 Z H2 is enhanced ride-by-wire throttle mapping and an updated electronic control unit. This means power delivery can now be tailored more precisely to different riding modes, whether you're cruising through city streets, attacking twisty mountain roads, or opening it up on the track. Riders can choose between multiple modes like Sport, Road, Rain, and a customizable rider mode, adjusting traction control, power output, and ABS sensitivity with the touch of a button. These riding modes make the Z H2 accessible to more riders, taming the beast when conditions are slippery and unleashing its full fury when the roads are dry and open. Kawasaki has also worked on refining the chassis and ergonomics for 2025. The steel trellis frame has been fine-tuned to offer a balance between high-speed stability and nimble cornering. This framed design keeps the weight centralized while allowing the bike to remain rigid under heavy acceleration and braking, yet flexible enough to provide feedback through corners. The ergonomics are a standout feature because, despite its hyper-naked status, the Z H2 is surprisingly comfortable. The upright seating position, wide handlebars, and slightly forward-set footpegs create a posture that's aggressive yet practical, making long rides far less fatiguing than you might expect from a 200-horsepower street fighter. Suspension is handled by high-quality components from Showa. At the front, you get fully adjustable Showa SFFBP forks, while at the rear, a Showa balance-free rear cushion shock keeps everything composed. The suspension has been tuned to provide excellent feedback while still being compliant enough for everyday road use. For braking, Kawasaki has equipped the Z H2 with Brembo-style EMA calipers gripping massive dual discs up front and a single disc at the rear, supported by Kawasaki's intelligent cornering ABS system. Stopping power is immediate, confidence-inspiring, and perfectly matched to the sheer performance of this motorcycle. Technology is another area where Kawasaki has made sure the Z H2 sits at the very top of the food chain. The bike features a large, full-color TFT display that is bright, intuitive, and fully connected. Using Kawasaki's Rideology app, riders can connect their smartphones via Bluetooth to access navigation, incoming calls, and riding data. The display provides real-time information such as lean angle, power mode, fuel consumption, boost pressure from the supercharger, and more. Another big addition for 2025 is the updated suite of rider aids, which includes a more advanced traction control system, launch control, wheelie control, and Kawasaki's cornering management function that uses an EMU to adjust electronics dynamically as you lean. Cruise control and a bidirectional quick shifter also come as standard, making both highway cruising and aggressive track riding effortless. Now let's talk about the design because the Z H2 is truly a head-turner. Kawasaki's Sugami design philosophy is evident throughout the bike. The sharp lines, muscular stance, and aggressive headlight assembly create an unmistakable look that screams power and intimidation. For 2025, Kawasaki has introduced new color schemes and graphics that highlight the bike's angular bodywork and mechanical presence. The exposed trellis frame adds a mechanical rawness to the design, while the sculpted fuel tank flows seamlessly into the seat and tail section. The LED lighting all around not only enhances visibility but also gives the ZH2 a futuristic, almost predator-like presence on the road. This is a bike that commands attention whether it's parked at a cafe till the copyright or roaring past on the highway. One of the biggest talking points about the ZH2 is its versatility. While it is undeniably a hyper-naked machine capable of outrageous speed and performance, it's also practical enough to be used every day. The engine is surprisingly smooth at lower revs, the seat is designed for comfort, and the riding position doesn't punish the rider on long journeys. Add in features like cruise control, smartphone connectivity, and decent wind protection from the small but functional cowl, and you have a machine that can handle everything from commuting to spirited weekend rides to long-distance tours with ease. Kawasaki has managed to strike a rare balance between track-worthy performance and street-friendly usability, making the ZH2 unique in its segment. Fuel economy might not be the first thing on your mind when buying a 200-horsepower supercharged motorcycle, but Kawasaki has made efforts to ensure efficiency is reasonable for what this bike is. Thanks to improvements in combustion efficiency and updated mapping, the 2025 model manages to deliver respectable mileage considering the power on tap. Of course, twist the throttle hard and you'll see fuel disappear quickly, but tried conservatively and the ZH2 will surprise you with its range. The sound of the ZH2 is another element that makes it special. The combination of the inline-four engine and the supercharger whine creates a unique symphony that is addictive. Every twist of the throttle brings a surge of power accompanied by a mechanical wail that makes this bike feel alive. It's not just about speed, it's about the visceral connection between rider and machine that Kawasaki has engineered into this motorcycle. Pricing is always an important factor, and Kawasaki has positioned the 2025 ZH2 competitively for the level of performance and technology it offers. The expected price starts around $18,000, which is remarkable considering the sheer amount of engineering, electronics, and raw performance packed into this motorcycle. When you compare it to European competitors that often cost significantly more while offering similar or less performance, the ZH2 stands out as a performance bargain. So, who is the 2025 Kawasaki ZH2 for? This bike is for riders who crave adrenaline but don't want to compromise on comfort or technology. It's for those who want a motorcycle that can dominate the streets, hold its own on the track, and still be enjoyable for a weekend ride or a daily commute. It's a machine that appeals to the heart with its aggressive looks and intoxicating sound, and to the head with its advanced electronics, refined chassis, and surprising practicality. In a world where motorcycles are increasingly specialized, the Kawasaki ZH2 dares to be a true all-rounder without losing its edge. It offers supercharged thrills, cutting-edge technology, sharp design, and everyday usability in one package. The 2025 updates refine what was already an incredible motorcycle, making it sharper, smarter, and more versatile than ever before. If you're looking for a bike that can give you an unmatched riding experience, the 2025 Kawasaki ZH2 deserves a place at the very top of your list. Kawasaki has once again proven that they know how to build motorcycles that stir passion, deliver performance, and offer value that is hard to beat. This is not just a motorcycle, it's an engineering statement, a mechanical masterpiece, and one of the most exciting rides available in 2025.